long distance in the way of what could be, even when you're not with me.
Hey guys, so this video is a follow-up video of the first video that I ever did, which I labeled Makeup for Latinas, and it was way more popular than I ever thought it was going to be, and it seemed like it helped a lot of you guys out. But before I dive into it, I just want to say that I got in a little trouble because I wasn't as specific as I should have been in that video. Latin American women can be the lightest of the light to the darkest of the dark. Being Latin American is not a race. It is a culture, ethnicity. So I just want to say that. And when I say Latin American skin tones, what I mean is if you're someone like me and you're a mestizo and you're basically a blend of all three races, which is European, Indigenous, and African, which is what most Latin Americans are, whether they realize it or not. So this could mean that many people from the Middle East could have skin tones like me, possibly some people from like southern Spain or Greece or Italy. So I'm going to label this video as lipsticks for Latinas, but it could mean a lot more than that or a lot less than that, and I just want you guys to know that that's just an easy word right now for me to label it. I guess I could write lipsticks for mestizo or for yellowy tan skin, but it just seems easier to say what I'm going to say, which is Latina. So I just want to let you guys know before I get into it. But basically I'm just going to show you guys lipsticks that work if you have a similar skin tone to me, and they are not the only thing that you can use, but they are a good place to start. If you're not comfortable wearing makeup or you're new wearing makeup, it is a good place to start with wearing makeup. So I'll just get right into it. Okay, so the first lip color I'm going to start off with is red, and I feel like every woman should know the correct red to use. And I want to make sure that you guys know again that you guys don't have to use these particular reds or even these brands or even anything that I'm saying. This is just a place to start if you don't know where to start, which I know for me, when I was starting to wear makeup, I was like, what red is the one for me? I don't know. And my mom always told me, oh, you won't look good in bright colors because your lips are too big, or blah, 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 blah. And that's so not true. You can definitely wear whatever color you want to wear. You don't even have to listen to my advice. So don't take anything too seriously that I'm saying. It's just kind of a starting place. So just to get into reds, you are going to want to look for orange-based reds. So I'm going to swatch a couple of very orange-based reds on my arm, and I'm going to show you them and what they look like versus a blue-based red. So these are two orange-based reds. This one is Lady Danger, and this one is Dangerous, and they're both from MAC Cosmetics. You can find other ones very similar to them from other brands. I'm going to show you a more blue-based red right beside it, so you can see the difference. Can you see the difference? So this one is going to look really good on maybe more like cool tone people. But what I'll show you can do is if you don't have a orange-based red, you can take a blue-based red and apply an orange color over it to create an orange-based red. So that's a good place to start for if you are looking to wear a red lipstick, and that's how you can kind of tell. The best way to tell is just to compare it to a blue-based red lipstick. So if you go to MAC, a blue-based red lipstick is Ruby Woo. So you can always mix that with an orange lipstick to create a more corally, orangey red, which will be suitable to your skin tone. Moving right along to make it really easy for you guys, we're going to go to pinks, and with the same kind of rule of thumb, we're going to look at coral pinks. So let me swatch one right there. This is the pink that I'm wearing right now, actually. And as you can see, this is not like a really super bright pink or a very baby light pink. It is more of a orangey pink, and that's still following that theme of orange based colors. And one of the reasons I go for that theme as just like an easy sort of always go-to color is that if you have a skin tone like me, it's because you know that you're warm toned, which usually means that you look better in golds. Means that you probably get a little more yellow in the skin than you do green. Sorry, you get a little more yellow than you do blue. If that's confusing, you can kind of research about it. I'll try to find some articles to link down because I'm not a professional at the color spectrum and how it relates to skin tone and all that, but I do understand that I'm warm toned and you know, some other people are cool toned. And one of the easiest ways you can tell is if you have like a yellow sort of base in your color, or you're just a little more warm. But anyway, so this one right here is a pink that I'm wearing right now, and again, it's a more orange based pink. So that's another way to look for what pink will work for you. I swatched another pink that would look really good. Now this one is a little more light pink, but it's still, as you can see, has that orange base inside of it. And this one is from a limited edition MAC collection, but it doesn't really matter. You can still find something like that. And I'll show you a way that you can make that with a nude color in just a moment. If you're wanting to make a nude sort of, or sorry, a light pink, corally pink lip that's a little bit lighter, what you can do is you can use a light pink that has a little bit of a coral shade, and you can mix it with a matte color, or sorry, a nude color, excuse me. And that's gonna be kind of similar to the one that I just showed you. So, although I still would suggest this one more if you're looking for pink. Now, if you're looking for a nude, you're going to want to look for a nude that again is a little bit corally, because that's just nudes are a lot more difficult. It's been hard for me to find a certain nude. So this nude I've found works pretty well for me. Let me see. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you guys can see that too well. Now this one is from the Stila brand, and it is another one that goes on like a gloss and dries like a matte, or dries matte. And this one's called Dulce, and let's see, it's not really picking up. That is pretty brown, but I don't know if you can tell, but it has some warm tones in it. So there's a good nude. Another good nude is Freckle Tone by MAC. Let me see if I can find it over here. And this is another one that has a bit of an orangey color, and that's it right there. Do you see that? Gosh, my arm, there's no space on my arm. So that is that one. So it's a little bit lighter than the one that I just showed you, the Stila, but it is a little bit corally brown. So these are just, I think that I've kind of covered the most popular lip colors: a red, a pink, and a nude. And so you don't have to, I have tons and tons of lip colors that the rules say don't wear that one, and they work just fine. But I know how intimidating it is when you start and you're like, I don't know what to wear, and it's so scary. And I think, I'm 24 now, and as you get older, you get more comfortable wearing lip colors. Like, I think when I was maybe, 18, 19, 20, I would have never worn a lip color like this or a red and gone out in public. But now I most certainly do and will. And so I think that if you're kind of getting to that age where you're feeling really confident in wearing whatever lip color you like, then it's kind of important to find the ones that you feel most confident and comfortable in. And so coloring is the right, kind of getting the right color is really important, especially with the reds, because those can be the most, I think, intimidating. Again, you don't have to go by this rule book. rule book. That's not even what I wanted to say. You don't have to go by this set of rules. It's just, again, a place to kind of guide you. And if you guys want to see like my foundations and how I kind of pick the right foundations or blushes or anything else like that, let me know in the comments, because I'd be happy to go over those with you. But it all depends on if it actually is going to help anybody, because I don't want to just like make these videos and I'm not actually like helping anyone find the lip or the colors that they need to. I just know that on YouTube when I first started, excuse me, it was really hard for me to find somebody who looked like me who was doing makeup. It was like either everybody was very light or they were like much browner than I am. So it was just hard for me to find. And then I felt like the girls who were my skin tone weren't talking about this is what looks good on my skin tone. So I hope that somebody finds this helpful, because I know I wish someone would have found a video like this when I was first starting. So hopefully it helps someone. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. Please subscribe, comment, let me know if you guys are having videos. I would love to find more of a community here on YouTube, because I haven't really been on very much, and I would love to follow some of you guys, or excuse me, subscribe to some of you guys and see what you guys are talking about. So please let me know, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.